Okay, she came knocking at my door with her husband in tow. I opened the door and all of a sudden this small little woman is screaming at me about my dog going to the toilet. And I can't, I can't help it. My dog needs to open her bowels. It's healthy. Dog, we all do it. And she was mad. She was calling me all the names under the sun. And I kept very calm. And her poor husband, who's sort of a little bit sort of passive, was in the background looking very worried. Now, in a situation like that, what I often do is I zoom out, okay? I zoom out like I'm up in the galaxy, up in the stars, and I look down and there's this tiny woman going, and this other woman at the door sort of like, huh? Yeah, and I see the situation for what it is. And when you zoom out, and there's so many other things going on in the world, there's wars, there's floods, there's hurricanes, there's goodness knows what, there's so many things happening in this world, and in this tiny little minuscule portion of the world, this little, not even a dot, there's this woman freaking out about a dog going to the toilet. And it makes you see the ridiculousness of it. Yeah? So that, I find, is a really helpful tool when in a situation where you're feeling, is to see the ridiculousness of it. Is it really important? Does it really matter? Fortunately, that day I was in a calm mood, and I kind of thought, you know what? I bet that woman, the reason she's shouting at me is because she's actually so frustrated with her husband, who, bless him, but he was sort of, the most passive person you've ever seen. And I could imagine the scenario of them up in their flat and her turning to him and saying, that terrible woman and her dog, go and say something to her. And him sort of going,